Hello, students and staff at the L&N STEM Academy. Here's Mrs. Ash with a few reminders before we have our very first Mastery Monday. I thought it might be good for you to know a little bit, students, about where the idea came from and what we expect to happen. The idea came from the staff belief that when students own their learning, student achievement and student growth will accelerate on their own the way they should and according to each student's individual levels. In short, students, your teachers believe when you own the learning, you can make anything happen. But we have to offer the opportunity and the time for you to really own your learning. And that includes embedding time in the day that's not scheduled in our regular classes. So we asked your previous classmates to ideate, how might we allow time for students to get caught up? How might we provide that extra instruction, remediation? How might we even accelerate students and allow project time when so many of you are catching bus rides home right after school lets out? The answer was Mastery Monday. So there are some advantages to having this schedule. One of them is that it creates a college-like feel. The whole idea is that when you go to college, you'll sign up for classes that are titled English lecture, English presentation, or English instruction. And then those will meet 2 to 3 times a week. And then you'll also sign up for English writing, or English lab, or English recitation, or English discussion. All of those things are the difference between the instructor giving you new content on those lecture days and then time to interact with the content on the lab or discussion days in smaller groups and grouped with other people who are looking at the exact same things. That's all we've done. Your Tuesday through Friday classes are your, quote, lecture sections, and your Monday sections are your discussion, recitation, or labs, even though for convenience sake we call all of them either a lab or an intervention. So one of the reasons is to be more college-like. The other advantage to this schedule is that it actually will give you more time to think about the content your teachers are trying to get across to you. Instead of you thinking about social studies, history, or government for the 3 90-minute periods that you were in class last year, we think what's going to happen is you're going to be thinking about the content that your teachers are trying to get across to you in the 2 90-minute scheduled classes, but then you're going to spend at least another 90 minutes on Monday during one of your labs or intervention periods thinking about the same content, and actually it'll result in more time because you still are going to have homework. So all we did was change what the time in school looks like. We didn't change the actual amount of time you're spending thinking about your learning. So what should you expect when you go to those Monday classes? Well, one of the things is it's going to give you time for personal growth. This means time for you to get caught up on assignments, time to prepare yourself to do a retake, time to get ready for the next quiz on some standard or skill if you have a standards-based class. But it's about time for you to determine what you need to work on. It's not time to nap. It's not time to message. It's not time to catch the latest thing on Netflix. It's time for your own work. But if you're caught up on your work, it's time to extend yourself. It's time to pursue passions. It's time to meet with other people to work on projects that are of particular interest to you that may not tie directly to a single class. But this way you'd have time on campus to get together and work on them. It also could be time to pay it forward. If you're an honors student or in National Honor Society, or you're just on a topic where you get it in your classes, this could be time for you to help your classmates by helping them to get it too. You know, they've always said that one of the best ways to learn something deeply yourself is to teach it to another person. So this is your chance to deepen your own knowledge and also help out some of your classmates. In short, students, if you'll give Mastery Monday a chance and use it for the way it's intended, as that time for reflection, time for work, and time for growth, when that day comes and I get to hand you your diploma, you're going to be like these graduates before you that accomplished at levels even they were surprised at. And in the end, you're going to take charge and own that learning. And when that happens, the sky's the limit. Let's have a great Monday. Go Griffin.